I've got a couple of reasons to be jazzed about this unboxing of the DJI Mavic Air 2. Number one is that this is looking like a lot of drone for the money. And number two is that they not only sponsored this video, thank you DJI by the way, but they also sponsored 2 videos using the Mavic Air 2 covering both my Chevy Volt, I know you guys have been waiting for that video for about 1.5 years now, as well as a follow-up video where I open up my mind a little bit and try something from the competition. So let's take a look at what's inside. One of the big headline features this time around is 4K video recording at 60 frames per second. Although most people wouldn't usually use 60 FPS for a cinematic type project, what this gives you is more options in post if you wanted to slow something down for like a dramatic effect or something like that. So this is the only drone in DJI's entire lineup that has support for HDR photos as well as HDR video, because you gotta understand guys, that is completely different technology. Inside the box, obligatory unboxing time, we've got some documentation. How exciting. Some do not eat, throw away desiccant, and of course, some accessories. Ooh, thumbsticks. Oh yeah. I actually do really like these metal topped thumbsticks. They mean that you can kind of keep control of your thumbsticks pretty much no matter what. It's a lot better than like a rubberized grip. Also in here, power adapter for charging. So it's only got about a 3,500 milliamp hour battery, which you might look at and go, well, gee, I mean, my phone has a 3,500 milliamp hour battery and it's probably not gonna fly for very long, but that'll apparently keep it in the air for over 30 minutes. This is a huge upgrade compared to the previous Mavic Air. In here, we will also find a USB cable, as well as a Type-C to Type-C adapter cable, a Type-C to Micro B adapter cable, and a power cable. See how these propellers are marked A and B? This is very important. I have actually personally accidentally installed the wrong propellers on the wrong arms on a drone and had disastrous consequences in the past. So we need 2 from the A package and 2 from the B package. Included in the box, we've got some crash assurance. DJI, what are you saying about my flying skills? So we've got an extra B and then 2 Bs, and then we've got 3 not to Bs. Hey, get it? Because these are all A's. Nope, I'm gonna arrange it like this. Oh, I lost track of which one's which. Oh, darn it. Oh, does it not just say A and B on the thing? That feels like an oversight. I still remember how impressed I was when I first saw the original DJI Mavic. I mean, the fact that this shockingly performant and capable drone could just be folded up and tossed in a bag just absolutely blew me away. And of course, over the last couple of years, they've built in even more technology. So the cameras are better than ever. The star of the show is naturally the main shooter here, which takes 48 megapixel stills. And as I said before, records 1080p video up to 240 FPS. I actually didn't say that part before, but what I did say was that it'll do 4K video at up to 60 frames per second. Let's go ahead and take all the protective bits off here. What's really cool about this is it's actually a 1/2-inch sensor, which is a surprisingly large sensor for a camera in like an action device like this. Oh, I'm gonna put the stabilizer on for now while I just play around with it a bit. Oh man, let me tell you a story. Another one of my drone noob moments. I didn't realize that the protective cover doodad was actually to hold the camera in place and protect the gimbal from damage during like storage or transport. And I flew a drone with that protective cover in place. So the poor gimbal was like fighting against this holder. It survived, it was actually fine. No way. They actually include spare joystick things in the bottom of the controller, just in case, I don't know, just in case one fails or snaps off during flight. I guess it could be handy to have something like that. The controllers come a long way in terms of the ergonomics. Every button, and there aren't a ton of them, just what you need, and every one of them is exactly where you can easily reach it with as little movement as possible. You can see I don't have to shift my hands at all to reach anything that I could need, and this is cool. So the phone holder kind of pops up like this. You've got these rubberized bits right here, so regardless of what type of power adapter it uses, you just pop it in like that, and you are off to the races. So there's just a little thing right here where you, there you go. So it comes preloaded with a lightning connector on it by default. I guess there's a lot of overlap between Apple people and DJI people. But of course it came with all those other adapters, and you can just swap them out by pulling out this other cable right here. And the whole thing folds back in and tucks away like that. USB-C charging. Everything just needs to charge with USB-C. Then I only have to carry one adapter. What a future, right? Back to the Mavic Air 2 though. Aside from the main shooter, this thing is absolutely bristling. You can see them, they're all over the place here with other cameras and sensors for DJI's APAS 3.0 Advanced Pilot Assistance Systems. Basically, these are a suite of features designed to make the Mavic Air 2 better than their previous drones at following and tracking targets, avoiding obstacles while also following targets, and then predicting where targets are going and planning their flight path accordingly. So even though features like, hovering around a stationary target, which apparently this one can now do with a moving target, have existed for quite some time, this new processing is to allow it to do it better. Oh, I missed a couple more. Yeah, got 2 more front-facing cameras to help out with that system there. Freaking cool. So I'm really excited to try that out in those car videos that I have promised are going to be upcoming. Now, one of the challenges with flying drones is that you have to make sure that you're doing it safely and within the regulations of the country that you live in. So we're actually going to be sending Colin from our team to get all of his certification. So he's going to be our operator for this. I am super, super excited. And he's actually a total FPV nut, and that is one of the features that I'm most excited about. I kind of saved the best for last. The DJI Mavic Air 2 is compatible with OcuSync 2, which we actually used quite recently for like a first-person PC building challenge where we had someone blindfolded getting instructions from someone looking through their point of view with a DJI camera in order to have them build the computer, even though they couldn't see it at all. And that is how good it is. It's super low latency, it's super clear, and they actually say that, guys, keep your drone within eyesight, but the Mavic Air 2 can get up to 10 kilometers away with that up to 1080p video feed. Now, I should point out that some of those advanced tracking and collision avoidance features are not going to work fully or not at all at really high resolution and frame rate recording modes, but I think that's the kind of thing that you can live with, because as a beginner, you can kind of go, okay, look, I need all of the assists on, and I'm limited to, 1080p, 120 FPS. Oh, what a world, limited to 1080p, 120 FPS. Oh, woe is me. And then as you get more experienced, you can start to ramp up your frame rate and your resolution. So it'll do 4K at up to 30 FPS, 2.7K at 60 FPS, and 1080p at 120 FPS with all the assists on, and then you have to start turning some of them off or all of them off as you ramp up from there. So that's pretty much all I can tell you guys about it for now. I wish I could take it for a test flight. I really and truly do, but the Canadian government does not allow us to fly them indoors and doesn't allow us to fly them outdoors without the license and all of that good stuff. So stay tuned over on the Linus Tech Tips channel for those car videos that are going to be featuring footage from this bad boy right here. And don't forget to subscribe to Short Circuit for more videos like this one. Thank you to DJI again for sponsoring this video, and we will see you guys at the next one.